Hi guys, welcome back. Today I want to share with you a JetPens passport. Well, actually I shouldn't say that. It's a JetPens haul. So I ordered a lot of passport size goodies for my Commonplace book that I'm going to set up for you guys on this video, and some other goodies that I want to share with you. So if you're interested in seeing a little bit of a haul and then seeing more on a Commonplace book, keep watching. Okay, so let's take a look at what I purchased first, and I will tell you this first item I have already been using. I purchased an A5 size Stalogy because I fell in love with that paper, using it for 2020 as my church notebook. But I wanted to move back to a standard size, and Stalogy doesn't offer that size notebook. So I did purchase this A5 size Stalogy on JetPens, and then I took it to Staples and had it trimmed down to standard size. So the height is the correct height. It's just the width they had to cut off, which doesn't bother me at all. I did lose my dates up here, but when I journal, let me see if I can find something that's not too personal. I just write the date up here anyway. I don't really utilize that. So that was the first part of my JetPens haul. The second part were these Zig Clean Color Dot pens, and on this side they have a 0.5, just like a marker tip, and then on this side, which is why I ordered them, you have this, which makes like perfect little dots. So I grabbed my Cocoa Daisy notepad just to show you what those look like, and I have been eyeing these for a while and didn't want to invest in like the 30 pack until I knew that I would be using them. So I really like how they make those clean, simple dots for checklists, and this particular yellow one matches my favorite mild liner, so I use both of those together, and I really like that. So that was the second part of my JetPens haul. And then the last part were all of these passport size goodies that I'm going to be using in the single strap. I got this on the Foxy Fix Buy Sell Trade, and it didn't have the adhesives, and I went ahead and added those, and it was like $12 for this little notebook. So I was really excited, and since a Commonplace book is sort of new for me, I didn't want to invest in something really fancy right off the bat. So I'm going to be setting this up with you here in just a little bit, but let's take a look at all of the passport size inserts that I purchased. Okay, let's take a look at just the paper inserts first, and then I'll dive in to some of the accessories that I ordered. So I went ahead and took these out of the cellophane so they wouldn't be making a bunch of noise on the camera. And I am not as familiar with the Traveler's Notebook inserts and it's called the Travelers Company. I guess they rebranded or renamed a few years ago. But I have learned kind of from binge watching other people's YouTube videos that this number here tells you what the insert is. So this first one is the 008 insert, and it is sketch paper, which is 32 blank pages. And the cover of this one is white, and then, like I said, 32 blank pages of this. It's really nice, almost like a cardstock, thicker paper for sketching. So that's the first insert that I got. The second one is this 014, which is the 64 pages of MD grid paper, and it is a 5x5 millimeter grid. So that's what that looks like. And I ordered a variety because I wasn't quite sure which ones I wanted to put in my Commonplace book. This one is the 002, which is a 5x5 64 grid as well. Let me see what the difference is on these two, because I don't, oh, this is a dot grid, and then this one is the true grid. And then the next one is the 001, which is 6.5 millimeter lined insert. And then the last paper insert that I ordered was the 003, which is blank, and it's not sketch paper. It's much thinner than that first insert that I just showed you, and you get 64 pages in this book. And then let's jump into accessories. So I will start first with this one. I'm a little confused by this. It says it is a clear folder, and it's not clear. It's really cute. I love it. With books in your traveler's notebook, you can travel anywhere, anytime. And then it has this, keep your books in your notebook close by and embark on wonderful journeys of your mind. So it's super cute, but it's not clear. I think I was expecting something like this that's clear, and I thought that this was just like the packaging, but this is the actual folder. So that's totally fine. I think that you could put adhesive on the back, or you could tuck it in to your notebook somehow. I like it just like that, actually. So there was the first accessory. And then I did get the 004 zipper case. So this is really nice. This cardboard comes out, obviously. It's just for keeping that protected. But it has a pocket back here. And then on this side, it's divided into 2 card slots. And then this side is, of course, the zipper. So I'm really excited to use that one. And then I did pick up the 010 craft paper folder, which looks like this. So that's going to be really fun to decorate. And then since I started here with a cheaper single strap, it just has one strap in the center, I knew I would need some jump bands. So when I saw that the Travelers Company offered these jump bands in passport size, and they're like a nice rubber band in the black and the brown, I went ahead and picked those up so that I could add more books onto my single strap. So that is all of my JetPens haul. And now I'm going to be setting up my Commonplace book and kind of making some decisions about decorations. So let's jump into that. Okay, so like I said, I did pick up this $12 single strap on the buy sell trade. And as I was waiting for my JetPens order to arrive and for this to arrive in the mail, which has been a little delayed, I went ahead and started picking things out that I wanted to put in my Commonplace book. So I think that up here, I will link a picture of my inspiration for the Commonplace book, and you can search YouTube for Commonplace book, and other people will probably explain it much better than I could. But basically, it's a place where you can write down quotes, scriptures, inspirations, poems, things from movies, basically anything you want that brings you inspiration, and you can later refer back to that, and it's all in one notebook. And I kind of liked that idea because it could be a collection of your favorite things. So I thought, I don't want to set this up every single month with a theme, like for Valentine's Day or Christmas. I just want it to be a place where I can put my thoughts. And that is separate from my journal. And I do have a video up about my complete journaling system, and I'll try to put a tag up there for you if you're interested in that. But this is a Commonplace book. So I think I'm just going to start decorating and do a voiceover for you, but I'm gonna start setting up my very first Commonplace book, which I'm so excited about. All right, so here we go. I'm getting out a jump band. I decided on the brown one because it matches the planner better than the black. And I'm going through my bits and pieces here that I had collected. This is a Cocoa Daisy journaling card, a cushed out Keo die cut, and the Cocoa Daisy map card. And then I decide that I want to put this picture of my son on the craft folder. So I go ahead and grab some adhesive and just tape that on the front. And then I'm going through some more pieces here. I had already had these Foxy Fix dashboards filled with paper, so I just wrap those around the books that I'm going to be using, put the jump band on the first book there, and then I'm going to be picking out my second book, putting the dashboard around it, and adding it on the other side of the jump band, which then just slips into your notebook. And then my craft folder, I throw in this little chicken that I had hand drawn for me and put that in the center. And then here I'm picking out a Project Life card from Cocoa Daisy, and I'm trying to get it out of the plastic sheet I had it in. And I decide on the introvert card and go ahead and put that in. And then I love this I Love You a Latte card from Cocoa Daisy. So I put that in and a little clip. And I'm pretty much done with my setup, and I'm trying to see if my Pilot Vanishing Point pen is going to fit nicely in there, and I finally get it in. Okay, so there is my setup of my Commonplace book, and writing on the first page is always the first step. So I think on this first title page here, I'm going to write down the page that I found on Instagram and what a Commonplace book was. And we might need to have a conversation about fountain pens sometime. I have tried lots of different ones, and this is by far my favorite, and it just happens to be the right weight for me, the right nib, and I found the right ink. And I am absolutely loving using a fountain pen for the first time ever in my life. So if you're interested in a fountain pen, chat, let me know. But let's finish this up first. Commonplace book. Noun. A book into which notable extracts from other works are collected for personal use. And then I'm going to go ahead and label this one 2021. So thanks so much for watching, and if you guys have questions about my setup or any of the things that I ordered from JetPens, let me know, and have fun searching Commonplace books and maybe setting up your own.